Welcome to an episode of the Dragon Capture Jar, where we take a random dragon monster and talk about it off the cuff. And here is the jar, and it's got something lively. Ooh. And it is a pretty one, but come on, they're all pretty in my eyes. They're all pretty. So, haha, it is the White Knight Dragon. Knight with an N. Not a knight as in on guard and I fight for my honor. Not like that. But I mean, it kind of does that. So it is a play on words. So it's a level 8, 3000 beat stick. Actually, it's the same stats as the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it is kind of a white dragon. I mean, it's like in the anime. They say it's a white dragon, but it's kind of bluish. You know? But what I find interesting about this dragon is it has no eyes, at least none that I could see. Kind of. I mean, it looks like it's made out of ice. I guess if you use the reflection of the light gleaming on its face, I guess you can kind of call that an eye. Other than that, it's a faceless, it's an eyeless, it's a blind dragon. It's blind. It's blind. Okay, it's blind. White Knight Dragon's blind, but it kind of works with the effect. So during either player's turn, when a spell or trap card that targets this card is activated, negate the activation, destroy. So right off the bat, you know your opponent isn't going to use any back row cards to target this card because they're not going to work. So he gets to stay there sitting pretty most of the time, right? And he can swing. However, though, if a face-up monster you control is targeted for an attack, so any of your little guys or anything that's weaker, you can send one spell trap you control to the graveyard and change the target to this card. So this can happen in the battle phase. So if you happen to have, well, any back row card set, laid, or activated, if they were to attack, I don't know, let's say Karibo, for example. If they go and attack to your Karibo, haha, I'm going to do some serious damage to you. I'm going to send it to the graveyard, and the attack is redirected to this guy. So it's kind of like Hope Harbinger. You know, once the attack is declared, they cannot re-declare it. Like, they have this, you have no choice but to switch to this. Same thing with the Dictator or D. You have Blue Eyes White Dragon out, they must attack the Blue Eyes. It gets redirected. So if your opponent's playing a monster that is weaker, yeah, 3000 beat stick is still fairly relevant. And of course, if your opponent happens to have a power-up or an effect that just gives it a boost during the battle phase, unfortunately this guy is going to die. But at least you won't take that much damage regarding the life points, because even if your opponent is using a 4000 beat stick, that's only 1000. So it's better to lose 1000 life points than like 3000 if it's going to attack a weaker monster. So I do like this card. I don't see it being used in the TCG. Probably, I don't know if anyone used it in Time Wizard format. I think you can use this in Edison format. I don't know. Be sure to correct me in the comments, because remember, I had a 15 or 16 year gap in this game. Okay, 2004 to 2018. So I'm just going through my husband's collection, looking at these very interesting dragons and trying to talk about them. So yeah, do any of you have any memories of this card? Have you used it? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to be a good sport to play the game, not the fame. And I'll see you next one.